Bem, amigos da Rede Globo, falamos com imagens ao vivo do estádio de Yokohama, no Japão. Daqui a pouco, em todas as suas emoções. A decisão do título do Mundial Interclubes, versão 2005. O São Paulo é o Brasil na decisão do título mundial. No Fabão, escolou o lançamento, Amoroso para Luiz, para Amoroso, girou o corpo, linda fita, bateu pro gol, bateu em cima do Reina. Saiu do gol, o Reina de novo. Cicinho tentou, que o goleiro estava fora, bateu pro gol, a bola foi forte, é isso que o São Paulo tem que fazer, partir pra cima. Mais velho da competição, 38 anos, toque de bola, posição legal, Mineiro bateu, 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 gol! São Paulo! Aí vem cruzamento para a área do São Paulo. Quem é que tira na trave? Para ser campeão do mundo precisa ter sorte. Olha o cruzamento, bola para a área, o toque de cabeça, Rogério Ceni vai pelo meio. Isso, obrigado. Termina o primeiro tempo. Aponta o centro de campo, final do primeiro tempo. Este é o homem do gol, pequenino, tá vendo o tamanho do Mineiro? Ele é pequeno na altura, mas tem futebol. E aí você tá vendo o Gerard? Ele disse assim, só cobra quando eu autorizar. Precisa? Precisa, porque ele tá contando a barreira. Aí vem ele pra cobrança, pé direito, bateu! Rogério Ceni! Subiu grande, defesa do Rogério, meteu pela linha de fundo. É, Gerard. Pegou bem na bola, ele bate muito bem na bola. Onde ela ia, amigo? Que defesa do Rogério. Que defesa fantástica do Rogério Ceni. Isso é bola de gol. Se deixar ele usar o corpo, ele leva vantagem. Rogério Ceni dá um contra-ataque. Lugano. Foi nas pernas do Gerard. Lançamento. Olha o Lugano chegando. O lance é difícil, complicado. O Rogério Ceni de novo. Gigante Rogério Ceni, até quando ele vai segurar o time do São Paulo ali? Lugano tocou pra trás, a bola batida pra fora! Acabou! É só bater o tiro de meta. Se o juiz confirmar os 48. Atenção, torcedor do São Paulo, o mundo é seu! Atenção, torcedor do São Paulo! E ter campeão, a torcida do São Paulo! Acabou! É seu, torcedor tricolor! Clube brasileiro. Trabalham por trás das câmeras. E você, torcedor brasileiro em todo o Brasil. São Paulo, tricampeão mundial de futebol.
My name's Sasha Pete, and I'm super excited to be joined by Hall of Fame São Paulo nominee Mineiro. This man has played over 250 games at top flight in Brazil. He's represented his country over 20 times. Mineiro, welcome to this conversation.
Hi, Sasha. Nice to meet you. I'm very glad to be here. Thank you very much for this invitation, and I hope to have a time here with you and Lucas and everyone. And I would like to share a little bit of my experience about my career, about my history. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's fantastic. So we're also joined by a good friend of mine. So Lucas Vaz. So Lucas Vaz, welcome to this conversation as well.
Thank you, guys. Also really excited to be part of this conversation. Pleasure to be here, and let's do it. Hope to have fun and help you guys with eventually some translation if Mineiro needed. And that's it.
Awesome.
Very happy. Thank you.
Yeah, so just as a bit of context for the people who are listening, so Lucas and I both were involved at Western Suburbs. So the man we're interviewing today has won many titles at many big clubs. But Lucas and I in 2015 we got a championship as well, didn't we? At the mighty Suburbs, go Suburbs! All right,
Great.
so
That's right. That's right. A remarkable year.
yeah, okay, fantastic. Okay, so Mineiro, this is a real honor to have a World Cup star, a living legend, live only down the road from us here in Melbourne. So when I heard you're here and the fantastic work you're doing, I couldn't resist this opportunity to speak with you. So I have, you had a fantastic career in Brazil, over 260 games in some of the biggest clubs in the world. I'll just read off some of the stats, some of your honors. So in Sao Caetano, you won the state championship in 2004. At São Paulo, in arguably the club's greatest team, in 2005, the state championship. In 2005, the Copa Libertadores. In 2005, again, the FIFA Club World Cup. We'll talk more about that. And you also named, you won with Brazil the Copa America. Who can forget? And in 2006, you were named in the Brazilian Team of the Year. So some fantastic honors. Okay, over 260 games. This is amazing. And then you decided to move to Germany. What was that transition like?
Okay. So guys, I need your help, Lucas, now, because I swapped for Portuguese and Lucas will translate.
Let's do it. No problem.
Ok.
Oh, good.
Você pode traduzir a pergunta exatamente? Eu já sei a pergunta, mas você pode traduzir para mim, por favor? Só para eu ter certeza.
Então, ele falou, depois de todas as conquistas no Brasil, com São Paulo e todo o sucesso que você teve no Brasil, como foi a mudança para o Hertha, indo para a Alemanha e para você contar um pouquinho aí da mudança para a Alemanha.
Ok, Sasha, foi uma decisão assim um pouco difícil, porque eu já tinha 31 anos de idade quando eu decidi mudar para a Alemanha.
So Mineiro said that was a really tough decision for him, as he was already 31 years old when he decided to move to Germany.
E eu estava vivendo ali o melhor momento da minha carreira profissional, seguramente, mas eu tinha uma decisão para tomar que envolvia não somente eu, mas também a minha família.
But he had a decision to be made that not only involved himself, but also his whole family, that could change his whole family life.
Yeah.
E eu estava vivendo o melhor momento, né, da minha carreira, como eu disse, mas eu entendia que era momento de buscar algo diferente que eu ainda não havia vivido na minha carreira, que era o exterior.
So, like he said, was the best time of his career in Brazil, but he also felt like he wanted to experience something different and live a new challenge in an international level, then moving to Germany.
Então eu recebi a oferta, né, de uma equipe da Alemanha e decidi aceitar o desafio, e foi uma experiência muito boa para minha vida profissional, para minha família toda. E acredito até hoje que foi uma grande decisão.
And yeah, he decided to take on this new challenge, moving to Germany, and he felt really happy with the decision he had. It was extremely pleasant for him and his whole family. He believes it was a very good decision that he made, moving to Germany.
That's really nice. And you couldn't have started your debut, sir, in a more spectacular way. Please tell me about that day on 3rd of February 2007. You come on as a substitute, 20 minutes to go, okay? And tell me what happened then.
Ok, foi um momento muito especial, né, para mim. É o jogo de estreia. Eu ainda não estava 100% fisicamente. Conseguiu entender, Luca?
So, sorry, my internet was a little bit bad, but so let's do it. Mineiro said that was a really, really special moment for him, as he's still 100% physically for that game. And yeah, getting to his first game in scoring was something really special.
Foi melhor, acho que foi a melhor estreia, né, do que eu poderia esperar. Tive a felicidade de fazer o gol quase já no final do jogo e ajudar a equipe a conquistar 3 pontos. Foi algo que ficou marcante até hoje, quando encontro as pessoas na Alemanha.
He said that it was probably the most special, the best debut ever that he had, scoring the goal in the end of the game, like deciding the game and helping his team winning the 3 points. It says that even nowadays, with his friends from people still remember that goal.
Yeah, like
his very first game there.
Yeah,
a remarkable moment for him.
Yeah, for me, I think I remember that time, the last minute winner, it's unbelievable. However, to all our, I don't think that's maybe the most memorable goal you scored. I think there's one more special one, okay? To all the my Liverpool friends out there, who can forget, you know, that night in Yokohama, okay, in Japan in 2005, okay, you've already won, you're champions of the Americas, okay? Now you're taking the might of Liverpool. It's in the first half. Talk to me about that build-up for that game.
Ok. E com certeza esse foi o jogo e o gol mais importante da minha vida, da minha carreira, né? 18 de dezembro de 2005, de Campeonato Mundial do São Paulo. Vou falar um pouco sobre esse jogo, né?
Yeah. So Mineiro said that was definitely the most important goal of his career. He still remember the date, which was 18th of December 2005, and he still wants to speak a little bit more about this moment.
Okay.
Foi o jogo mais difícil também da minha carreira. Sofremos pressão 90 minutos de jogo e em uma ou duas oportunidades que nós tivemos, nós conseguimos definir o jogo.
Mineiro say that alongside the most special goal was also the hardest match he ever played in his life, with Liverpool pressing São Paulo for the whole match. And not many chances, and as he said, only 1 or 2 chances, they managed to score the goal. Mineiro managed to score the beautiful goal.
Yeah.
E assim foi muito marcante também pela importância, né, dessa competição que os sul-americanos, né, dão para essa competição. E naturalmente não era a minha posição, né, estar no ataque, mas foi um lance que eu tive a felicidade, a sorte de estar ali no lugar certo, criando algo diferente naquele jogo, sendo um elemento surpresa e marcar esse gol importante e conquistar o título junto com os nossos companheiros.
Yes. So he said it was a remarkable moment, as in South America we give a massive value to this competition, the World Cup of Clubs, and it's a dream of every player to win it. And he said that was really special because it was something different for him. The position that he scored the goal is not usually the position he plays. He chipped the goalkeeper, but he came as a surprise element in the game, surprising the goalkeeper, the Liverpool defense, to score the beautiful goal and win the title for São Paulo.
Yeah. These are the moments we dedicate our lives to football, these seconds that we hang on to that glory. Thank you for sharing, Mineiro. You know, it's interesting you say, because you've played with many brilliant players in your career, sir. Who would you say that would be the most inspirational to you, that made you a better player? And who who either players or coaches would be the most inspirational in your footballing life that made you better as a human?
Ok. Essa é uma boa pergunta. Tive a oportunidade de jogar com grandes jogadores, grandes atletas, grandes pessoas, treinadores também. Mas assim.
So that's a great question. I had the chance and the opportunity to work with great players and amazing coaches throughout my career.
Mas assim não teve nenhum especial assim que me chamou a atenção a ponto de dizer esse vai ser minha referência ou esse é a pessoa que eu quero seguir.
But there's never been really one special player that was like a reference for me, someone that I really wanted to be like.
Mas uma coisa que eu achei assim interessante por onde eu passei e convivendo com grandes atletas é que eram pessoas normais, pessoas comuns, que às vezes a gente colocava assim num nível que a gente achava que não eram pessoas simples ou pessoas humildes, e na verdade eram pessoas normais, simples, que conversavam, que estavam no nível de poder conversar de uma forma normal.
Mineiro said that something that he found really interesting throughout his career, even being around all of these big players, all of these great coaches that he worked with, he was surprised that they were all simple people, because sometimes watching from outside, we all put them in a higher level, like we expect them to something really special, but interesting that there were a lot of humble people, that they were simple and just people like us that could have a conversation and stuff. Yeah.
Então essa visão que me chamava a atenção, né? Como as pessoas viam de fora e como era o dia a dia, né, desses atletas que eram famosos, que eram conhecidos, e que mal as pessoas sabiam que eram pessoas normais, pessoas simples, que brincam, que choram, que têm sentimentos, que têm necessidades, e são pessoas normais como a gente.
Right. So he said that the thing that got most of his attention being around all of those players was that all of those players were also normal people that would cry, would have their ups and downs in life, would be a bit fragile sometimes. And he felt surprised about it because, like we said before, usually we feel like because they're famous, because they're great players, they are also special human beings, like superhumans, but they all normal people like us. So that was something that surprised him being around this type of players and coaches.
Interesting,
yeah.
Interesting. That's a really okay. So I'll ask a question then in a slightly different way. Who did you form the greatest friendship with? Which player would you say that became really good friends?
Ok, eu tenho contatos assim, com muitos jogadores. Depois que eu parei de jogar e também não retornei para o Brasil, a gente acaba perdendo assim um pouco desse contato, mas eu tenho contato até hoje com o Gilberto, que era lateral esquerdo da seleção, jogou comigo no Hertha. Tenho contato com o Kaká, contato com alguns jogadores que assim a gente teve assim uma afinidade grande assim na carreira. E os jogadores do São Paulo, né, que foi quando que a gente conseguiu construir essa história em 2005 e 2006, são jogadores assim que eu sempre estou em contato, temos um grupo no WhatsApp, etc.
Sim. Sure. So between all of the players that I played with, I still have a very good relationship with Gilberto, who played for the Brazilian national team and also alongside Mineiro for Hertha. He was a left back. Also Kaká, who played for Milan, Real Madrid, became the best player in the world. The whole São Paulo players, they won the World Cup of Clubs. They still have a WhatsApp group where they keep in touch and keep talking. But he say after ending his career, unfortunately, he lost a bit of the contact with all of those players there in Brazil, as he hasn't been living in Brazil for a while. But like you said, he's still talking to them through WhatsApp and stuff. But
That's
especially
nice.
Gilberto and Kaká
That's
are
nice.
great friends of him.
Yeah, thank you. You know, Mineiro, I've heard you say in the past that you believe that your footballing gift is a gift from God. What does that mean to you?
Ok. Ele presta bastante atenção no que eu falo mesmo, tá certo.
Seu fã.
Quando eu me referi, né, quando eu mencionei essa situação, é porque assim eu tenho essa convicção, essa certeza que todas as portas que têm se aberto até hoje, né, e para eu poder atingir um nível profissional foi porque Deus permitiu. E eu digo isso não porque você pensar que eu sou religioso, alguma coisa nesse sentido, mas é porque tinham muitos outros jogadores, quando eu comecei a jogar, tinham muito mais potencial do que eu para chegar muito mais longe. E eu vi que no decorrer disso, muitos acabaram ficando para trás. Né? Você pode traduzir essa parte, eu já continuo.
Beleza, vamos lá. So Mineiro said that saying came from his heart, as he believes that every opportunity that comes for him in life comes from God. As he presented throughout his career, lots of players in Brazil with a huge potential that could have got to a very high level, not achieving what they were expecting to achieve, but Mineiro still got many of opportunities in his soccer life, being able to play in a very good level, playing internationally. So it's not only a religious point of view, but he really believes that God has given him way too many opportunities throughout soccer, and he's grateful for that.
Por exemplo, se ele me vê pessoalmente, tem 1,70 m. Sou um jogador defensivo. Então, meu biotipo praticamente não é para um jogador profissional. Tanto que algumas vezes que as pessoas me encontram pessoalmente, ou que eu vou dar palestra, as pessoas olham e falam, pô, mas você é o Mineiro? Na televisão você parece maior, parece mais forte. Tá? Então, pela aparência, assim, já é algo que as pessoas já julgam, né? Mas nem essas limitações foram barreira, né, para que eu pudesse chegar onde que eu cheguei. E por isso eu tenho essa convicção, né, de que eu conquistei e tudo que aconteceu foi porque Deus permitiu.
Sim. So Mineiro say that even not being a very tall player, he's saying that he's only 1 meter 70 centimeters. That it's maybe in soccer not the best height to play in the position that he played. He said that there was still not a barrier for him to achieve everything that he achieved throughout his career. That even people, when he see him personally, they can't believe. They look, oh, I thought you were taller. You know, I watch him on TV. I thought you were taller. And he said that even with some maybe physical disadvantages compared to his teammates or some other players that he played with, he managed to play in a high level, play for Hertha, play for the national team, and he feels blessed for that. And he says that because of God, he managed to achieve that level.
You know, I find that interesting. You know, a player plays for a national team, wins so many titles, get called up for a World Cup squad, right? And then says, no, wasn't that good. You know what I mean? Us mere mortals over here play low-level football. Yeah, so this is very humbling. Thank you for that answer, Mineiro. So you have received many team honors in your career. Which one was the most special for you?
E uma recentemente que eu recebi foi do São Paulo. Eles fizeram uma parte do estádio do Morumbi, que é o estádio do São Paulo, eles fizeram foi selecionado os atletas, né, os jogadores que fizeram história no clube, e eles colocaram uma estrela, né, tipo o Hall da Fama. E ali eu tive a oportunidade de ser nomeado, né, um desses atletas e deixar marcado ali, né, o meu nome, um pouco da minha história. E o que é muito interessante nisso, e é o que eu falo, né, que eu só tive 2 anos de São Paulo. Então, em 2 anos, aconteceram muitas coisas assim que talvez não aconteceram em 12 anos da minha carreira. Em 2 anos de São Paulo, aconteceu muita coisa assim importante e eu tive a oportunidade e o privilégio de marcar a história no clube e deixar meu nome lá registrado nesse Hall da Fama.
Perfeito. So, the most special honor the Mineiro ever received is the nomination to São Paulo Hall of Fame, which got his name in a star on São Paulo Stadium. For him, is something extremely special, as he was able to build all that reputation with São Paulo within only 2 years playing for the team.
Yeah.
So he feels like it's very surprising for him that with only a short period of time, he made so much history in the club, winning important championships and marking the history of the club in 2 years. So it's the most special award he's ever got for him.
Yeah, this was a special team in world football. Like I would arguably, I mean, there's been many special São Paulo teams, but for me, that 2005-2006 team was the top. Okay, today you live in Melbourne and you dedicate your time helping migrant and refugee community. And I understand that you do that for free.
Sim, isso é verdade. Desde a primeira vez que eu vim para a Austrália, a gente veio através de um programa chamado Tour of Hope, e esse programa reunia ex-atletas com a finalidade de fazer clínicas esportivas, e desde a primeira vez eu me apaixonei pela Austrália.
So the first time I came to Australia, I came with the Tour of Hope alongside many former players with the idea, the purpose to organize some sports clinics in Australia, in Melbourne. And since the first one, I fell in love with the country and I really enjoyed Australia.
E então, a partir desse programa, nós tivemos a oportunidade de trabalhar com escolas, com comunidades, com refugiados, com imigrantes. E passado alguns anos, nós recebemos um convite, né, pelo sucesso dessa programação, para trabalhar com refugiados, com imigrantes e montar um projeto na Austrália e Melbourne.
And yeah, once he came with Tour of Hope, they had the opportunity to work with some schools, refugees, and after a couple of years doing their work, they got an invitation to build up a program to stay and work with these people and develop some soccer clinics and keep working with them, getting them integrated to the society.
Então, o Jason Wood foi quem aprovou esse projeto. Ele achou que seria importante trazermos esse projeto, de trazermos treinadores, né, do Brasil. E hoje esse projeto já é uma realidade. Ele chama Raça, quer dizer Hope Australia Soccer Academy. E 1 ou 2, 3 vezes por mês eu tinha a oportunidade de estar lá presente para ajudar, né, os brasileiros que já estão realizando esse trabalho. E para mim era uma honra, para mim é uma honra fazer esse tipo de trabalho.
Perfect. So the project was the project was approved by Jason, and since then they started with this program, bringing coaches from Brazil to work on the project with the kids and everyone that was part of the project. Mineiro is also really happy to be able to go there 2-3 times a month, following how the things are going and how things are improving and going
Fantastic.
with the kids. And yeah, he's really happy to be part of that.
Esse projeto, só para finalizar, esse projeto ele está localizado na região de Case, né? Mas a ideia é trazer esse projeto para o lado oeste. Assim que for aberta uma academia que a gente está planejando aqui para o ano que vem, chamado Woodley Soccer Academy, a gente quer ampliar esse projeto, trazer ele para a região oeste aqui de Melbourne também.
Perfect. So I just remember, I'm sorry everyone, like it's
okay.
a big, pleasure, big moment for me. I'm a bit nervous sometimes. I'm trying my best here.
Okay.
Just remember the name of the project, which is Sasha.
Yep.
Hope Australia Soccer Academy. Is that right?
Yes,
Mineiro?
that's correct. Oh, yeah. So I'll tell the viewers. The Hope Australia Soccer Academy is a unique non-for-profit program conducted by Brazilian ex-professional soccer players here in Melbourne, Australia. It involves developing soccer skills and life skills through this mentoring approach. So I just want to call a special call out to Biram, who's coordinate this with the help of the federal government. This is a fantastic initiative. It's really helping those children who are underprivileged, right? Some of these kids, migrant kids, can't afford boots, let alone fees that are charged at soccer clubs. So you've got the highest level of players that are coming, willing give up their time for free to run these soccer clinics. So I couldn't think of a more special way to touch the lives of young Australians and new migrants into this country. So thank you very much, sir. And thank you to all the football players who dedicate their time to these kids in Australia. This happens right here, guys. So thank you, sir.
Mineiro also mentioned they have the idea of expanding the project and bring the project to the west of Melbourne as well. So they hope to start.
Just let the guys know, right? This is you can check out on YouTube. Just go in there, punch out there the HASA program, and there's not only Mineiro, but another fantastic another World Cup star, female World Cup star who joins Mineiro in the program, and you can get 2 World Cup stars training you out at Wyndham. Is that correct, Mineiro?
Yes, I think have another one. Yes, exactly.
Okay, fantastic. So, last question, sir. Okay, what is your message to the children of Australia with regards to their footballing growth?
Ok. Assim, eu tenho falado com muitos pais, com muitas crianças, né? E a nossa ideia a mensagem que a gente quer passar é que o futebol não é somente você ter habilidade e algo assim de habilidade que chame a atenção. Mas a ideia é que, além da sua habilidade, você possa construir um caráter, né, por trás da pessoa, por trás do atleta, com respeito, com disciplina e com outras coisas que são importantes para a formação humana.
So Mineiro say that they frequently speak to parents and the players. The more than only football skills and becoming a more skillful player or better player, it's important to become a better human being, a respectful person with a good character. These are the top priorities: respecting, discipline. So for him, this is the main thing. Part of the skillful, the most important is becoming a player. forming, building up a better human being.
Wow.
Sim, e para que que a criança nunca desista, né? Tendo o apoio dos pais, tendo o apoio dos responsáveis, que ela lute até o final, que ela se esforce até o final, porque mesmo se ela não conseguir ser um atleta, ela vai saber que ela fez o melhor, que ela se esforçou para alcançar um objetivo. Assim foi o que aconteceu comigo, que aconteceu na minha carreira. Quando a última porta que eu bati foi a porta que se abriu para que acontecesse tudo isso que aconteceu na minha vida.
Wow. So the main idea is to teach the kids to keep fighting for their dreams, to keep their hope, to never give up, and even if in the final line things don't happen their way, they have in mind that they try the best. Alongside the support of the family, they try the best, because that's his life experience. That's what happened to Mineiro. In his very last chance, the last door that he knocked, the opportunity came, and all things happened in his life.
What
so
a
never
gift.
Give up, keep fighting.
Yeah.
And even if,
Listen, thank you very much, gentlemen. This has been a fantastic. Lucas, thank you. You did a great job, okay? And Mineiro, right? Thank you, sir. What a great privilege. This has been an honor, okay? So hats off to you, sir. You have a fantastic night. Until next time, guys. Get down to Hassa. You can have this man coach you, guys. Go out there, right? It's all for free. Okay, have a good night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Excellent.